I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
And I want your immediate reaction.
Okay.
How do you feel about side B from the ledge?
It's a mix-up for you.
It is a mix-up for me. That's your immediate reaction?
I hate it, but it's a mix-up. The reason I hate it is because when I started Melee, it was what every fun fucking netplay Falco spammed, and so it became a gimmick to me. But I also understood that it's like, when it happens, it's not like, oh my god, how could he possibly side B from me with ledge? But it's like all that hatred from when I started because I started Melee on netplay, right? And I started on old Dolphin, which was worse than the Dolphin even before rollback.
Yep.
And so when I see that, it's like all that rage inside of me from that first 2 years come back up to the surface. I'm like, this fucking bitch.
Yeah, I hear you.
And it has nothing to do with the person doing it. It's just, God, I hate that so much.
Yeah, so I spam it against you in particular, and I also spam it against Fiction. But if you would watch me versus Kalindi, I would almost never do it. So like, I'm spamming it, and it might seem like, oh, this Falco fucking side B spammer. Which is a perfectly valid reaction.
You're not a spammer. If you do something, it's not because you're spamming it. That's just not how you play the game.
That's generally not how I play the game. That's true. So I don't know if you want to load into a stage, but I feel like it's a significant thing that we can talk about.
Sure.
Because I feel like, man, if we went back and analyzed the Slippy files, every time I side, I don't think I got punished for a single one. I think I got out into neutral for free or hit you with it every single time.
Yeah.
And I think that's a problem. I don't know if you feel as though it's a problem, but...
It definitely is a problem.
Cool. So, when I'm on the ledge, I'm curious of your thought process. What are you kind of considering as I'm right here?
Most Falcos love aerial or double laser from ledge, and they play around that 90% of the time, so that's what I usually play around.
Okay, cool. I feel like you are really, really good. You, SFAT, Fiction, are all insanely good at, if I do something that isn't ledge dash or side B from ledge, you will literally kill me.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm dead. If I do this, you're just gonna like space a back air, or like up tilt me on the way down, or like shield shine me out of shield, and then I'm fucking dead.
Yeah.
If I double laser, you're like there to hit me. If I like try to waveland side platform, you're there with a fucking back air. Like, it seems really hard.
Yeah.
And then if I ledge dash, we're still playing a mix up a lot of the time.
Yeah.
If I side B, I just feel like I'm good.
Because you are good. I'm bad at covering it.
So one of the reasons I feel like you're quote unquote bad at covering it is I feel like you stand too close to the ledge a lot of the time in order to like cover that and multiple things. So like sometimes you'll literally just be standing right here doing this, and like sure you might be able to shield the side B on reaction if you haven't pre-committed to something else.
But I can't punish it.
But you're gonna be so close that like you can't get there. Exactly.
What if I do it from here?
So like being spaced slightly farther away, well, one, we're a little bit safer to ledge dash, right? Okay, that's kind of cool. We are a little susceptible to double laser, and we're not gonna like kill the Falco off of the double laser. But if you go to side platform, like if I waveland side platform or something, you can still full hop back air me, do whatever the heck you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Great. Like, awesome. So standing slightly farther away allows for that, and then if I side B from ledge, you're just killing me, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we're like forming is by standing slightly farther away, we're like covering slightly different options, but still threatening others, right?
Yeah.
There's like no one way, I don't think, to cover every.
I don't think there is. I've thought about it a lot, and I don't think there is. I don't think it exists.
That's how I feel. But I think that like you're just missing that piece of the puzzle where you're adjusting your coverage to include side B. Because right now you're either on side platform doing like short hop fall through, or you'll full hop back here right here, or you'll like up tilt right here.
Yeah.
And I think all of those things just lose to side B from.
I can even just do like that, like short hop, threaten it, and then just walk forward and shield or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. If you like full hop over it expecting double lasers or something, and then you just like dash forward. Like,
do me a favor, side B from ledge real fast, like. No.
Kind of. No. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that works.
Yeah.
It's a little extra movement, but I'm just wondering about the feasibility of it. Do it one more time. I just wanted to do it at like the absolute latest time. Yeah, so the problem is, I think if that's tricky. I think just doing this is probably better.
You might even be able to stand like here and do like drop down back air, then cover with like a grab or something. Like if you still wanted to like threaten me with like ledge dash, turn around, up tilt, and like you just wanted to drop through back air that, and then just, drop down back air, then cover the stupid side B. I think that's pretty useful. And then if I do this, you could also just drop through back air. Like that kind of covers both.
Yeah. Once I get the audio back, because I do react to the audio cue, and I'm playing on only QB.
Yeah. for sure. I do think that that's helpful, absolutely. But I think standing farther away also gives you more time to react to the side B happening, because there's more distance before the side B actually hits you. So that can be kind of helpful as well. Goodness gracious. Oh, keep in mind, if you're standing right here, you're remaining completely ambiguous to me. Like, if I do double laser, yeah, absolutely. At any moment, you could run crouch shine, you could run up shield, like, do whatever the fuck. And here, I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe he's far enough away that I can double laser. But if he dashes forward, maybe I'm going to want a side B. Well, the side platform is kind of available, but maybe he's going to full hop. Like, okay, what the hell do I... He's standing too far away for me to hit him with a ledge dash. Like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah,
but
okay, I see.
If you're standing right here, I'm thinking, like, oh, cool, I guess I'll side B from ledge. And this will, like, just be my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at.
And I could do that. I could even bait you to side B like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you could, that would be kind of interesting, too. I usually see it the other way around, just because this is a little safer. But, like, yeah, if you're standing here and then just, like, bait forward, I think that could be really good, for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, that's just sort of how I think about it. Right now, it feels kind of like you're one-dimensionally covering, like, 5 different things. And again, you kill me if I do one of those 5 things. But if I, like, ledge dash, play an interesting mix-up, or if I side B from ledge, I feel generally fine.
Yeah.
And over the course of 10 games, I don't think I should feel fine on the ledge every time. You know what I mean?
I definitely don't feel fine on the ledge. I have to work really hard to get off of it. Even with, like, Fox's ledge dash, I have to work hard.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think Falco has a lot of coverage for Fox's ledge dash. I feel like Fox almost has, like, slightly less coverage for Falco's, you know, ledge options. But...
You just have more mix-ups off the ledge, because laser being a mix-up and your aerials being... Like, the fact that you have laser and down air off the ledge is, like, a lot scarier than anything I have.
Yep, I agree. Man, my chat's pissed that I'm telling Fox mains all these things.
Yeah, but here's the thing, you've seen me doing over and over again to his chat. If someone comes to me with a question, I do the same exact thing, and I don't care who they are. Yeah, here's the thing that I vibe with Avery more than almost any other player. If I beat someone, I don't want to beat someone playing a matchup like dog shit. That just doesn't feel good. It's like, if I beat, like, Mango, and, like, at Summit, yeah, it was cool I beat Mango, but he played so badly, it's like, it's not like I beat Mango. I don't even count it in my head because of how poorly he played. I don't want to beat someone playing badly, and I think Ginger's pretty similar in that regard. You don't want to beat someone playing badly, because 1, it's not going to be good for you long term, and 2, it just doesn't feel good. Like, why do you want to beat someone when they play like crap, or they don't know what the hell they're doing?
Yeah, I agree. So my whole thing too is, like, the faster I can get everybody else good at the game, like, the more I can actually start getting better at contending with the real mix-ups, you know what I mean? I hate playing Melee on this level that's sort of just like, oh, I've figured out that this guy likes to do this thing pretty often, so I guess I'll just, you know, hit him. I don't know, that just feels dumb. I want to, like, actually play the mix-ups, play well thought out neutral, worry about my spacing, consider the frame advantage, react as quickly as I can. Like, it feels
and that's
good.
why top level Melee is fun. That's why I like playing good. That's why I don't play, like, most players that aren't top level anymore, because you do 2 things and you win every match, and it just gets really boring really fast.
Yeah, I say this on my stream all the time. That makes me so happy to hear you say that. Because, like, I'll be playing against sort of, like, a mid-level player who's, like, kind of good.
Yeah.
And after, like, an hour of playing them, I'm like, hey, nothing against this guy, but the melee's getting, like, a little stale. You know?
I can't do it. I just get bored.
Yeah, we're just playing the same 2 mix-ups over and over again and then hitting each other. Like, it's not cool.
But and then chat's like, oh, but he took a game here and there. Like, he's doing so well. I'm like, no. Like, yes, he took a game playing off 2 mix-ups the entire time. But again, that's not good Melee. Like, you can take a game off of a gimmick. That's fine. But taking a game off a gimmick is not, like, taking a game off real Melee. If someone beats me, a mid-level player just plays out of their freaking mind. I'd be so much happier than if a mid-level player beat me by spamming, like, a shitty option that, like, maybe I'm just playing super off that day and they took advantage of. In a lot of ways, me and Avery are actually very, very similar. We learned the game differently, but in terms of how we want to, like, win and what our goals are, it's very similar. I don't want to win, like, I wouldn't want to win an event right now over Mango with the level of Falco knowledge I've had for the past year, because it would just feel like it would just feel like I kind of not cheesed him, but it's like, that's the best player in the world, really? Like, I won a tournament like that? It just wouldn't feel good to me. It would feel like I got lucky, almost. There's no luck in Melee, but it would feel like I got lucky. And to some extent, I think there is. We're going to play more with him. I'm going to really try to focus on these mix-ups super hard. I don't want to be gimmicky versus Falco either. I want to, like, have a really well-structured, well-thought-out game plan. Even if he's complicated, I need to understand, like, what his mix-ups are and what he's looking for, and be able to play around it better so that I'm not dropping games to random Falcos all the fucking time, which I always do, because I'm piss poor at the matchup. But I'm gonna figure this match out, and I'm gonna try really hard to help out the other Fox in this matchup because we're all bad.